morning, my name is Chloe and I don't know what I'm doing. Not just with this video but in life. I'm in my mid-30s. I feel like I've spent the last few years gaining a really good conceptual understanding of what is going on, so I could explain to you why things are the way that they are, right down from like a chemical level, what's going on in my body, to why my mind has wired itself around the specific experiences that I've had, to the family dynamic that created those experiences, to the wider cultural structure that created those family dynamics. I get it, and I have empathy for myself. I understand that me and everyone else, we're just little animals doing our best with what we've got. And yet, despite this conceptual understanding and this empathy that I have, I feel stuck and overwhelmed and unsure of how to move my life forward. I am really aware that mindset, actions and like identity, that my reality is like filtered through those things and created through those things, and my perception is my experience. I feel like theoretically I understand it enough to be able to change, but I have never really practiced anything that I've learned, and I've kind of approached life and myself really as like this problem to be solved, and so my perception of life and myself is that it's like something to be managed and something to be solved. And it turns out that that's not a very fun way to live. So yeah, I kind of wanted to, I guess, make a record of where I am starting. As I said, I feel stuck in almost every area of my life. I'm really, really overwhelmed by like the amount of changes that I need to make, and this is exacerbated by my theoretical knowledge, I think, because I am very aware of like all the things that I'm doing wrong. And I'm currently kind of dysregulated a lot of the time, overstimulated a lot of the time. I am in a dead-end job. I don't know what my next move is. I am in debt. I am struggling with like chasing dopamine, like cheap dopamine, I guess, 24 hours a day. I'm lonely. And like over the last year or so, I have really allowed myself to dream, I guess, and like think about what my life could look like and what I actually want and what I actually value, beyond materialistic goals, I guess, of like having enough money and paying off debt and having a nice house, etc. I've really like thought about the ways that in which I want to actually spend my time, my days, the things that I want to create. And I feel so far away from the vision that I have for myself and from a life that excites me and makes me feel a sense of like peace and belonging. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going to do about any of this. It's quite hard for me to come on here and say I just don't know what my next step is. But that's the truth of my situation at the moment. So yeah, I guess I wanted to share where I'm at. I would love to see if this resonates with anyone. And I'm determined to live a life that I love. I'm determined to make my everyday enjoyable. And so this is kind of an accountability that I'm gonna start taking action, practicing what I have learned, and focusing on the present day, like what can I do here and now. And I really want to share that journey with you. So if you have watched this far, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again soon.